What's up, guys? My name is Gabe and welcome into the Trojan Blade. We have some massive breaking news here as former Florida State nickelback Greedy Vance Jr. has transferred to USC. This is a big pickup that helps USC shore up what is already our strongest position group on the team, in my opinion. This is a versatile guy that can play a few roles for you, and of course, Greedy will come in and be one of the best tacklers on USC's entire defense. So I know that's music to your guys' ears. And before we get more into this, guys, if you are enjoying the content, please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We are getting closer and closer to 10,000 subs here on the channel. So if you haven't yet, please do hit that subscribe button. It would really help me out a ton. Thank you guys so much for being here, and let's get into this. All right, so taking a look at the player profile here. Greedy is a 5'11", 170-pound nickelback slash cornerback. He is going to be a fifth-year player. He started off his career in 2020 with Louisville, played the 2021 season there as well, and then he transferred over to Florida State in 2022 and had two very solid years there before entering the portal. Now, last year at Florida State, out of Greedy's 295 defensive snaps, 284 of them were in the slot. So this wasn't an every down player. This was a guy that would come on in nickel situations. And again, being a slot corner is so specific. You have to be able to come up and play the run. You have to be physical. And of course, you also have to be a big time athlete. Greedy is all of those things. Heading over to PFF and looking at Greedy's 2023 season, this is a guy that had a nearly 77 tackling grade on the year. In modern college football, that is a fantastic tackling grade. He also had an 80.3 grade in coverage as well. Another big time rating, another great stat for Greedy. Overall on the year, he had 18 total tackles, 1 pick, and 3 passes defensed. Now, in terms of where he'll play for SC, he is no doubt going to be a nickelback. Obviously, with the loss of Traquan Fagans, we were looking to fill in that hole. And man, going out and getting a guy like Greedy that's this experienced, that's played in this many big games, that's produced at this level, needless to say, that's an absolute home run. Guys, I know I keep saying it, but we're going to be in some big games, in some big stadiums. Week 1 against LSU, week 3 against Michigan. You want guys who have been there, done that, who have played at that high level, who have played with everything on the line, who have played at these really high pressure programs like Florida State is. You have to be a tough player both mentally and physically to excel at a place like that. And of course, Greedy did that and then some. So he's going to come over to SC. He's going to bring that veteran leadership. He's going to bring that experience, and he is going to bring some depth and maybe even challenge for a starting spot in this Trojan secondary. Now, look, when we talk about that nickel spot, obviously we have Jalen Smith. He's hurt right now. He missed all of spring. It's USC. It's Lincoln Riley. We have no idea what the injury is, but just assuming he's back and fully healthy for fall camp, you'll have him. You'll have Prophet Brown, who had a great showing in the spring game. I thought he had a very strong end to the 2023 season. And now you bring in Greedy Vance. Obviously, as of right now, I am going to give the nod to Jalen Smith, but Greedy's profile is very, very interesting. While I really like Jalen's game in run defense, I do think Greedy looks to be a better coverage player. So what is Danton Lynn going to want to roll with there? That's going to be a fascinating battle in fall camp. Going back to that week 1 LSU game that Florida State played last year, and of course USC is going to play this year, I thought Greedy really stood out in that game. You go and look at his coverage stats and keep in mind that the LSU wideouts are deadly after the catch. He got targeted 4 times, gave up 3 completions, yeah, but those 3 completions only went for 16 yards. So he was getting them on the ground. He wasn't allowing any big plays. Nothing went over his head. He wasn't missing tackles. Games like that against opponents like LSU put so much stress on that nickelback. So seeing that Greedy excelled in an environment like that is very, very promising for us at USC. And yeah, overall, I am absolutely stoked about this addition. Again, we saw in the spring game, the Trojan secondary looked absolutely phenomenal. Kamari Ramsey, Akili Arnold, Jacoby Covington, DeCarlos Nicholson, Marcellus Williams, John Humphrey will be coming back from his injury as well. And of course, you have guys like Jalen Smith, Prophet Brown, Anthony Beavers, Christian Pierce, Malachi Crawford, and now you throw in Greedy Vance Jr. This secondary is loaded, this secondary is deep, and you are adding some insanely valuable experience here. So I am very excited about this, but I would love to hear from you guys. What are your thoughts on Greedy Vance and the secondary as a whole? Please let me know down below. And if you guys did happen to enjoy this video, please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for being here. You guys are all awesome, and as always, take care and fight on.